Hi, we're back. We had some technical difficulties, so we're just going to finish up. We kind of switched rooms, and we're going to show you a different cat who's one of our single cats, and just talk about her briefly and talk about how these are most difficult to adopt out cats and how you can help. So this is Cindy Sue. Cindy Sue is one of our newer residents here. She made it abundantly clear from the moment she got here that she is not a fan of other cats. So Cindy Sue gets one of our deluxe suites by herself, which are extremely limited in number. And getting out a cat into an adoptive home, a cat like Cindy Sue into an adoptive home, is a huge help to PAWS. Not only does it clear up this room, but it allows for us to potentially put multiple cats back into this room. So you'll sometimes hear us or other shelters say, by adopting one cat, you're actually saving the life of two because another cat can come in their place. Actually, when we have cats like Cindy Sue, or we were briefly in the room with Roxy, and we didn't make it into the room with Shadow, but it's the same deal. When those cats who will do best as single cats are adopted out, we actually have the opportunity to put multiple cats in those rooms. So it all kind of depends on our population here at PAWS. So right now we have a fairly high number of cats who will do best as only cats.
Oh. We're not a big fan of the pets right now.
Cindy, even when she smells lots of other cats on our volunteers, can get a little bit grumbly. Cindy came to us from a senior housing facility. Her owner unfortunately passed away, and just move up here. And Cindy had lived completely by herself in a really quiet home, so this is a huge adjustment for her. So even though she just kind of gave Heather a little talking to about not wanting to be petted, she's made a lot of progress in a really short time with PAWS. And were she to go back out to a home that's similar to where she was before, where it's a quieter home with no other pets, she's just going to be a wonderful companion. We know that for sure. So yeah, she's what we call a social eater. So now that we're in here, she's excited and happy to have visitors. So she's eating her food. So that's great. All right, Cindy Sue, we'll leave you alone.
Do we want to go see Gemma real quick?
Yeah, let's see Gemma.
All right, we'll go back to one of the other sunrooms where we have a better wireless connection. You stay there, Cindy Sue.
So we're going into our other sunroom, which is called our Falk sunroom. We didn't start in here because the cats in this room are a little bit more shy than the cats in Sunshine Spa. So we have Sparky, Spunky, and Bobber out in here. I think Sparky might be on top of the cage, but we've got Bobber over there, and I think that's Spunky lying out, just sunbathing.
Yeah, it's hard to catch them right now because the light is so bright and they're a little darker. Hi, Betty. Hey, Bobber.
All right. And we have Gemma, who also got excited that we came in and started eating.
Some of you might have remembered Gemma from the Night Before Center Gives video we did yesterday. She was one of our stars.
Yep. So Gemma gets along really well with other cats. She loves people. She just prefers she's not like a super cuddly cat who likes to be picked up and carried around, but she likes to be with people, likes to be with other cats. She's a nice girl, pretty easygoing. Then we have Callie over here. I just want to pop over to show her because she's having some medical issues and we're still trying to work them out. Poor Callie's wearing her cone because she's really itchy right now. She has some significant allergies that we're trying to figure out. In my live stream earlier, I talked about how it's rare for us to get cats in who have such significant issues with skin, but here's our exception, Callie. So poor Callie has to wear a cone for right now so she doesn't scratch herself raw, and we will get it figured out and get her some relief. So that's everybody who's out in here now.
Who's that guy down there?
Bobber, and I believe that's Spunky.
Okay, she give you a shot.
I'm sorry,
Spunky.
Sparky.
Sparky. Hi, Sparky. Oh, you were pretty. What a handsome boy. All right.
So those are all of our cats up in our communal living areas, and then you got to meet a couple of our cats who live individually, cats who are looking for really quiet homes where they can be the only cat in the home or the only pet in the home. Our communal cats get along with other cats almost completely for the most part. They might have some special considerations if they're a little bit more shy, but our adoption counselors are wonderful and can talk to you about that and talk to you specifically about their personalities, what's been observed here, and what type of home will work best for them. We didn't make it back to the cattery because of some wireless issues, but our cattery is our largest room where we have lots of cats living in there together, and those tend to be our most outgoing, our younger cats oftentimes, and those cats can, for the most part, we say that they can fit into just about any home because they're really active and just can acclimate really well. So anytime you're interested in cats, just come on in and talk to any of our knowledgeable adoption counselors.
Do we want to give it a shot to see if we can walk back there? And if it drops off, we apologize ahead of time and we won't try it again, but we can give it one more shot.
Sure. Yeah, while we're walking back there, I'll just put in our plug for how to give during Center Gives. So tonight we have our Yappy Hour. We've got some volunteers here working, so pardon any noise that comes over. So tonight we have a Yappy Hour happening at PAWS, which is from 5:30 until 7 o'clock. We're trying to win the prize for most unique donors during that 6 to 7 period of time. So we're holding an event here at PAWS. So come on out if you're available, if you want to come out and have a drink or some appetizers, and you can just give a donation to PAWS and visit with some PAWS people while you're here. If that's not a good time for you, you can give at any time. If one of these kitties sparked your interest and you really want to give in their name, please go ahead and do it. We really appreciate it. So this is our cattery, which is pretty loaded with cages. But again, our cats that are in this room, so down here we have a cage that's open. Virgil is down here. Hi, Virgil.
Hey, Virgil.
Hey, Virgil.
Hey, buddy.
So the cats who are residents of PAWS, so they don't have a foster home and they're living at the facility, and they're our outgoing cats, get along with everybody, they tend to come into our cattery area. And those cats are either all out together or they're put on a rotation. So Virgil's out all the time. He gets along with just about everybody.
What happened with his tail?
Virgil was surrendered to a local vet hospital where he'd been caught. He'd been trapped by someone managing a feral colony, and he just had some injuries there, and I can't tell you the specifics. I'm not sure. I can't recall. But when the woman, the caretaker of this colony, met Virgil, she realized that he was just way too friendly and that he needed to be put up for adoption rather than just released again. So they asked PAWS if we could help out, and we were happy to help.
And as you can see, he just strutted right out of his cage. It was like, hey, lady, how are you?
He's very friendly, very friendly cat. So then we do have cats who, when you'll come in, you'll see that they're in cages. And that doesn't mean that they live in cages. It means that they're actually in foster homes, and they're here for the open hours. They're here to meet the public, and they're taken out of their cages when people are interested in meeting them, and we show them in the various meet and greet rooms that we have, and our adoption counselors will talk to you about their specific needs and behavioral preferences, or behavioral quirks, I guess. So, of course, everybody's hiding now. Hey, Buggy. Buggy's still new in here and is a little afraid.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness.
We've got Sophiana down here. I'm surprised she hasn't come out yet.
Hey, beautiful. We won't bug you too much.
There's Soph.
Hey, Sophiana.
Another really outgoing, friendly young kitty. She's just about 2 years old or so.
Oh, look at you.
She's showing off. She's a very sweet girl and gets along well with all the cats in the room.
She wants a toy, but she doesn't want to get up. Look at that stretch.
And there's Virgil out walking now. Now he knows we're paying attention to someone else, so he's checking us out.
Hey, Jealous.
So if we can make it back, I'll just show you too. The cats that are in our cattery also have access to our porch. So it's a totally enclosed porch.
We hope the wireless signal holds out here.
Yeah,
Fingers
so
crossed.
Nobody's out there right now, but we have this enclosed porch. They can go out through the window. There's a little cat door there, and as long as they're enjoying their time out there, they can stay out during the day, and then our volunteers make sure that they're back in overnight. Let's see, Barney, I'm sure will be out in here. This is what we call our catty corner. And Barney's out in here.
Hey, Barney. No, you stay in there.
Barney is an extremely outgoing, friendly guy.
I can't even get him on camera because he's on my feet. There he goes.
Barney has shown that he's a little bit pushy with the other male cats here, so he stays back in this catty corner area where we can make sure that he's only with females. But he's out all the time in here. He's a really outgoing, friendly guy.
Get over here so we can see him a little better. Getting backwashed. Light. There we go.
Barney.
Barney was also one of our stars of the Night Before Center Gives video. He was the handsome fella that played with our fake money and $ and Center Gives sticker on a mobile. As you can see, he's very playful.
Very playful guy. Very handsome with his big paws. Great. So I think that we're going to wrap up our cat live stream. We just wanted to kind of informally show you some of the cats, show how they live communally, but also talk a little bit about some of our cats who need to be only cats and talk about how much it helps when those cats find the right home. So if you're moved to donate, and we really hope that you are, please check out our website. Please share our posts throughout the next couple of days when we're posting a lot for Center Gives. And I hope to see a lot of you tonight at Yappy Hour.
Look behind you. Virgil is waiting for us. So thank you all for supporting us during Center Gives. We're going to wrap up. Thanks. Bye.